Members of U.S. Congress are weighing up findings that President Donald Trump misused the power of his office for personal political gain and then obstructed an investigation as possible grounds for impeachment. The U.S. House Judiciary Committee is preparing for its first hearing since the release of a 300-page report by Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee that found serious misconduct by Mr. Trump. The report did not deliver a judgment on whether the U.S. leader's actions stemming from a July 25 phone call with Ukraine's president rose to the constitutional level of high crimes and misdemeanours warranting impeachment. That will be for the full House to decide. But its findings involving Mr. Trump's efforts to seek foreign intervention in the American election process provide the basis for a House vote on impeachment and a Senate trial carrying the penalty of removal from office. Mr. Trump has said he remains unconcerned about the unfolding inquiry in Washington. While Democrats hold the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives, Republicans control the Senate, and not one Republican member in the upper chamber has signaled support for kicking Mr. Trump out of office. An impeachment conviction in the Senate requires 67 votes out of 100. Democrats argue that Mr. Trump acted improperly when he pressed Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky to open an investigation of former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden and his son's dealings in the Eastern European nation. The ex-vice president's son, Hunter Biden, sat on the board of a Ukrainian energy company. Joe Biden is widely regarded as one of the front-runners for the Democratic nomination in next year's presidential election. U.S. House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff said, "The evidence that we have found is really quite overwhelming that the president used the power of his office to secure political favors and abuse the trust American people put in him and jeopardize our security. It was a difficult decision to go down this road, because it's so consequential for the country." Mr. Schiff added that the president was the author of his own impeachment inquiry by repeatedly seeking foreign help in his election campaigns. Americans need to understand that this president is putting his personal political interests above theirs, and that it's endangering the country. Mr. Trump is currently in London at a meeting of NATO leaders, where he is preparing to meet German Chancellor Angela Merkel, Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte and Danish leader Mette Frederiksen on the sidelines. On Tuesday, Mr. Trump insisted, "The impeachment is going nowhere. It is a waste of time. They're wasting their time. And it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to our country." He went on to call the impeachment effort by Democrats unpatriotic, and said he would not be for more on this story. Visit the news article link.